not just the borders of a
And
particular
then my
member
last
state.
one has to do with a question I've been asking. I asked yesterday, I asked Friday, and I'm still trying to find out whether or not, this has to do with the Clinton Foundation donations.
Right.
I'm still trying to find out whether or not the department has an issue with the fact that some of these donations that were supposed to have been reported were not reported. I mean, if you don't have an issue, that's fine, but I'm just wondering, I mean, Marie said yesterday that the department would have appreciated it had all of them been flagged or notified to the department. But I'm just wondering, are you following up with the foundation? Do you think that there is a problem with this, with the lack of reporting? Not to say that there was any kind of, there was a conflict of interest, but you can't tell if there was or there might have been at the time if they were never reported. And so I'm just trying to find out is this something you're following up with the foundation, or is it something that you just don't think is an issue?
Well, if I understand correctly, there were two specific foreign government donations that were not reported, and that were then subsequently highlighted by the foundation.
Right.
So that's
No, I'm talking
my
about
understanding
these
of
other things, the things that have come to light since then.
But are you talking about foreign government donations, or are you talking about something else?
Well, they're donations. I'm not sure that they're foreign government donations, but they may not have been covered. This is what I've been trying to find out. The Boston Globe had this big story yesterday about the Health Access Initiative or something like that, and all these donations that were given. And I just want to know, is that did that contravene? Did not disclosing those donations contravene the agreement that there was? And if they didn't, fine, whatever. But if they did, I'm just wondering if you're following up, if the building is following up to see whether that they would have been problematic.
So perhaps this will help. I'm sure you'll tell me if it doesn't. To avoid conflicts based upon former President Clinton's compensation for speeches and consulting, there were and in the MOU overall there were three elements. There was an ethics undertaking, which was a formal letter, which is agreed to by Secretary Clinton, which showed that she committed not to participate personally and substantially in matters where the Clinton Foundation or the Clinton Global Initiative were specific parties to matters that would have a direct effect on President Clinton's compensation. And the MOU set out commitments. The foundation agreed to publish annually the names of new contributors, such as through a public website. And the foundation committed to submit information to the State Department about foreign government donations if an existing contributing contributing country, elected to increase materially its commitment, or if a new contributor country elected to make a donation. So that covers foreign government donations.
It does not cover individuals or foreign charitable organizations. Is that correct?
That's correct. It did not cover individuals, and that is non-government.
So that suggests to me, then, that the only two donations that the State Department finds problematic are the ones that you already know about, the ones that were
Well, as the foundation has identified, there were two donations that fell under those requirements that were not reported at the time, and they subsequently reported them.
So none of the stuff that has come out after that in these reports, such as the one in the Boston Globe, is a problem.
Well, and I believe also, I'd refer you back to the foundation, but I believe they are also addressing the question of the first element that I mentioned, which is publishing annually the names of new contributors.
So is this a problem for the State Department or not? Is it something you're following up with the foundation to get them into?
The foundation is working
in compliance at the time, are you pushing them to get into compliance?
I think the foundation is undertaking to do that. I refer you to them, and so they're addressing the need to publicize it.
But is it a problem for the State Department that this is having to happen? I mean, I just want to know, if it wasn't a problem, that's fine. I just want to know if it was or if it wasn't. That's all. I think it's a pretty simple question, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, again, I don't have anything further to add to
well,
what.
Can someone please find out whether this is an issue for the building or not? Because this is an MOU that, I mean, again, if it's not a problem, then fine. But if it is, I'd like to know about it, right?